What up, Body Bags? BDG reviews here. We've got for you tonight is a interesting little movie. This is a review of Blood Moon. This movie is released through Uncorked Entertainment. I'm pretty sure you can also find this on Tubi. Um, when was this made, anyways? 2014. This was made in 2014. This is a werewolf film, obviously from the cover, and it's also a western. So it's kind of neat that way. What makes this really interesting is the fact that you watch the movie, you know, you're down with it, everything seems right. You watch the special features, that's when you realize this isn't a completely British crew, completely British cast, and none of them are speaking with accents except for one guy. It's actually quite impressive. From what I know, this was made for something like, I think 300,000 or something, and it doesn't show its budget. All in all, this is a really solid werewolf flick. If you're a fan of werewolf flicks, I definitely recommend this one. Is it perfect? No, there are some issues. There's a scene at the end where the werewolf is there, and it's just kind of stood there while a guy lines up and takes a shot and everything. It is what it is. There's only so much you can do. That being said, this entire thing, I'd say probably 98% of this is practical effects. The werewolf is practical. It looks pretty damn good, honestly, for the most part. My only gripe with it, and it's so slight, is the fact that, the muzzle is it feels too short. They obviously went with a howling werewolf type thing, from The Howling, as opposed to a hellhound or anything. And it works. Honestly, this movie is a lot better than you would think. Rob sent me this movie. Rob from Georgia. He's I think Wednesday night host. I'm not good with days, but yeah, he sent me this. He found this at Dollar Tree for $1, and I'll say this: this is a movie I would pay $20 for. I wouldn't be upset paying $20 for it. It was a fun flick. It captures that Western aesthetic really good. The acting is pretty decent all around, honestly. One thing I really liked about this, I've seen a lot of modern type Western things, or modern period pieces, I'll say. And you'll see sometimes people have haircuts that are modern day haircuts. Nothing in here was like that. Everyone had, there was nothing about the people themselves made it oh, well, that's obviously someone in 2014 trying to look like an old West guy. So it gets props for that. All in all, this is a solid 8 out of 10. I definitely recommend this. If you happen to have a Dollar Tree near you that sells movies, definitely, if you happen to come across it, pick up a copy of this. You won't regret it, honestly. For $1, yeah. I'm at a loss for words, really. Also, like I said, I think it's on Tubi. Give it a shot. Blood Moon, 8 out of 10. Good stuff. That's it for me. See you next week.